Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Talk to Me Sister. This is episode 5. I totally forgot I didn't really forget. I wasn't able to record episode 5 regarding to my household, so I do apologize for that. But we will make up for it for episode 6. So, yeah, including like movies and shows, things like that. I have catched up a little bit on shows, not so much of movies, like Heated Rivals, for example. I finally watched it. It was pretty good. It was very spicy. I gotta admit, it was very, very spicy, but I really, really enjoyed the show. It made me cry a little bit, especially for like Hunter's storyline. That was so good. It made me cry, made me cry, made me cry. I loved it. More than the main character storyline. I'm just saying. So, to me personally, for Heated Rivals in the early parts of the episode, I feel like they should have like built up the hype of their intentions of being competitive versus going straight to the hooking up and then try to be all, you know what I mean? Like I didn't like the mixture of trying to hook up and then have the hyper intentions of like butting heads, like hooking up and butting heads and hooking up, butting heads. I didn't really like that part. Overall, I do give it like a 9 out of 10. It's not a full 10 for me just yet. I did enjoy Hunter's situation. I know his was a little fast, but it wasn't as bad. And it was pretty good. It was kind of fast and slow at the same time. They didn't just hop right in. But I think later, as he kept going to the what you call it, the smoothie shop, it kind of like built up a little bit. I like his storyline better. It was a little bit more decent. Even if it felt a little rushed, but it was still enough for me to cry and feel emotional on his end. When it comes to the main characters, it was like, okay, I like you, you like me, but I wish it was more like build up. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish there was some bullying involved to a degree and then kind of like DL, expressed how like, oh my gosh, you liked me the whole entire time. And, he's kind of like, don't tell anybody. You know what I mean? Because they're like in the public eye, they're hockey players, and it's really, really hard for a lot of men who are part of that sexuality world to come out. So I wish they would like build it a little bit better, but other than that, it's definitely a 9 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it. I never read the book, so I can't really do a comparison. So let me know what you guys feel about it, if you've seen it or not. It had like short episodes, like I think they had like 6 episodes, something like that. But it was still a good shot. I still enjoyed it. It was still good. I'm currently still watching The Gladi Age. That's pretty good so far. I really, really enjoyed it. Now, far as movies, I know I said I was gonna do some more movies for you guys, but I haven't gotten around to it. So I will not keep up. I will catch up on it for episode 6. So stay tuned for that. I'm still watching, obviously, My House of Dragon season 3. It's so good. I remember talking about it to you guys in the last content that we did was episode 4, I believe. It's so good. It's definitely my season 1 compared to season 2. So they really redeemed themselves so far, and I really, really appreciate it. It is crazy. It is crazy. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. I also want to get into the Seven Kingdoms, the Night in the Seven Kingdoms. I haven't watched that yet. I know it's like 6 episodes. I can totally like run through that and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions. I'll definitely do that for you guys. Maybe in episode 7 or 8, I'll keep you posted. I am still going to watch Ballerina, the John Wick version. I'm going to watch that this week along with Toy Story 5 and all of them. I know Moana 2 came out, the live action one. I haven't seen the animation one, which is the part 2 versus the part 1, was pretty good. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. It's just so much I gotta catch up on. Also, they did announce Netflix about Survival of the Thickest short season. And I'm like, why? And a lot of you guys were like, where's Tasha Smith? And I felt the same way. Like, where is Tasha Smith? Like, what is going on? So much to catch up on, so much to talk about. I'll let you guys know my thoughts and opinions about it, but I will get to it, I promise. I'll let you guys know my thoughts and opinions. If I don't get through, I am going to watch The Ballerina for sure. I'm going to try to watch The Seven Kingdoms. I'm sorry, The Night in the Seven Kingdoms. Um, I do want to watch Devil's Prada. I know Moana 2 comes out. I want to see that. And I still need to watch Michael Jackson. I haven't seen that yet. So I'll keep you guys posted for sure. But the heated rival one, I just wanted to spell that out. I was also doing some research on the Hunting Wise Club. If you guys haven't seen that, it's so good. It's very, very spicy, but it's so good. So good. I'm waiting for season 2 to come out. I know it's supposed to come out later this year, probably in the fall season. So I will definitely let you guys know about that off the podcast, like off season. So I'll let you guys know like short form content. So just keep that in mind. Once the season of this podcast is done, I'll still continue to do movies and shows for you guys and sisterly advice on YouTube. So make sure you guys are following and subscribing. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Also, whatever movies and shows I don't mention, whether it's MCU, DCU, all of that, that will be on the Lincoln page of Copies of Opinion. So there you go. But I'll keep you posted on some movies. I need to get back into my movies. I've been in the shows lately, but I need to get back into the movies. I want to share that with you guys on short form content, on the podcast in general as a whole. During the end of the season of House of Dragons, I'm going to use my final verdict on it. So stay tuned for that. So without further ado, you guys, we're going to hop right in and talk about what's been going on in the celebrity world and a little bit of influencing as well. So Taylor Swift finally got married. She got on the DL with the Tennessee, I believe. She went to Tennessee with Travis to get married at a small little something something. And then they did like this big celebration at Madison Square Garden. We talked about that. But here are some drama. So the biggest drama right now is like the guest list intentions. This is like during the 4th of July, or not, maybe not during the 4th of July, maybe like before the 4th of July. There was like some guest list intentions of like some celebrities reportedly felt like snubbed, especially like influencers who assumed that they were invited and they felt like they were in like her supporting era. There were some family disagreements. Travis' side of the family allegedly wanted more privacy, traditional ceremony. They want that traditional shit like in a church, I'm sure. While Taylor camped, was pushing for like a star-studded, magical, you know, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like tightly controlled event. So Taylor's camp, Taylor's side of the things like, no, it has to be extravagant, it has to be magical, it has to be pop in your face and blah, 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 while still keeping it private. But then you have like Travis' side of the thing was like, I want something more traditional, more classy. I feel like the way it was sounded, it was like, I want church. And I'm like, no. I don't like the elderly generation. It's like they want everything to be so traditional. You know what I mean? And I can't stand that. I was like, why does everything have to be traditional? Your time is up. You had your moment. You had your time to shine. Shut up. And then you have like Taylor's side being like, no, we should not do traditional. We should do glam. We should do magical. We should do fairy tale. We should be in your face and left people speechless and just wow and all of the things. Like, why not? And then security was leaked. A few friends of the friends have been dropping details on blogs and forcing Taylor to like shrink her circle even more. And I don't blame her. Then you have the whole Blake Lively situation. We talked about that as well. She's trying to get on her good side, trying to get back into the swing of things. And then Taylor is like, absolutely not. I don't want people talking about you when it's supposed to be about my day. It's just not happening, sister. They are done. We all know Blake is very delusional. Let's be real. So it was just a lot of drama going on with Taylor's wedding and just having things be leaked. And I'm like, what is going on? This is why you have to be really, really careful, like who you let in your life and who you let in your circle. Because people don't always have good intentions. They just don't. They do not have good intentions. So the wedding is fine. They still got married. They still have what they want. They put out a sign. It was really, really cute. And they just told everybody like, hey, we did it. There are some people feeling some kind of like sideways, like looking at her sideways because a lot of businesses were kind of affected by her closing everything. And I don't blame them to a degree. But if this is the only way to do what you got to do, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, they donated a lot of stuff to different charities and everything, and that's fine. And of course, she's going to do like a tax write-off, like, hello. So it is giving the wedding is fine, but the people around it are not. So it's like, okay, we got married, everyone had a good time, but not really because You decided to go out of the comfort zone, the out of traditional value. When I'm looking at these elderly generations and I'm like, why do you care? You had your moment. You had your time. I don't, this is why I feel like you shouldn't invite certain people, whether they're elderly generation or not, because it's like they want everything to be churchy and traditional and modern and just nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of the comfort zone. It's like there's a lot of people these days who aren't doing church when it comes to weddings or just getting married in general. Some people doing court weddings, some people are going to a beach wedding. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like you're standing with your future spouse, your partner, soon, becoming your husband or wife, but you're also standing with the Lord. You know what I mean? It's crazy how like it's like saying, could you only pray at church, you can't pray anywhere else. It's like, excuse you? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. So what do you guys think about the whole thing? I totally understand Taylor's side of you when it comes to like a wedding or any kind of event. People always want to get brand new. It's like a funeral. Everybody want to get all brand new when you're doing stuff for people to celebrate together and they want to feel some kind of way. Like, how dare you bring this side of the family? How dare you? You didn't do the traditional way. That don't make no sense. I'm like, you can leave. You don't have to be here. Okay, I'm providing good food and great entertainment and everything above and beyond, and you want to get snobby with me? Oh, hell no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So, what do you guys think about the whole thing? If you was in Taylor Swift's position, what would you do? Would you cut people off? Would you kick them out of your circle? Would you give them another chance? What do you guys think? Let me know. In other news, we're going to be talking about ASAP Rocky embarrassing Rihanna, and people are really questioning her choices with this dude. And I'm like, okay, I understand she wants to be a mom, but at the same time, girl, be careful who you sleep with. Okay. So there was a recent public appearance where ASAP Rocky had like a concert. He was definitely calling fans like, I want to like sleep with you. I want to like, oh, I would totally sleep with you and your bestie and just some inappropriate stuff. You know what I mean? And he seems more hype about his projects than Rihanna's billion-dollar empire. There was a viral clip where he interrupts Rihanna mid-sentence, and fans were like, cringe and unnecessary. People were saying that he's acting like he's a star. He's better than everybody. Rihanna is like an actual global powerhouse. There were a few fashion events where he posed for a camera while leaving Rihanna behind. He had a concert not that long ago where he was like seeing all these women. He's like, oh, I would totally sleep with you and your best friend. I would F your best friend. I would F you. Oh my gosh. It's like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, who does that? That is just like, no, we're not doing that, honey. We're not doing that, okay? He has embarrassed this woman time and time again with his inappropriate responses and comments. Like he's the baddie, he's this, he's that. When you're nothing, dude. You're nothing. We know who you are, but hello, Rihanna got you these amazing deals and these amazing opportunities the minute you got with her. And you're already thinking you're a baddie, you're better than everybody, including her, when you gave her beautiful children. And it's like she has been by your side for for as many controversial court situations, and you treat her like shit by embarrassing her, by being inappropriate, by saying inappropriate things at your concert, at your event, for everybody to witness and see and everything go viral. And I'm just like, okay, maybe you have some kind of agreement where it's like, we're kind of together, we're kind of not. I just want to be a mom. I don't really give a fuck about you. Maybe that's what she's doing. I don't know, but I just don't like that, in my opinion. I really don't like that. And they look cute together, but you know he's an egomaniac. He think he's the diamond. He's like the prize and everything, and I just don't like that for her. But apparently, she doing her own thing. I just think Rihanna just wanted to be a mom. Let's just be real. She just wanted to be a mom. She didn't really care about like wanting to like really, really be in a relationship. I mean, I'm sure she wants to be a wife. I'm sure, right? Maybe she is a wife. I don't know. I'm assuming they got married. I really don't know. Maybe you guys can, change my mind about that. But I just feel like she wanted to be more like a mom than be anything else. And that's how I see it from her. So even if he does embarrass her, even if he says inappropriate things, even if he quote unquote cheats, whatever it may be, it's like all she cares about is being a mom. She don't really give a fuck about him. And you're like, man, you got it good. You have an amazing woman who's willing to stand by your side through thick and thin, willing to give you as many opportunities as you desire, and you treat her like shit. How dare you? And at the same time, I feel like I'm pretty sure Rihanna is like bothered by it, but at the same time, she's unfazed. She's just like, look, I just want to be a mom. And, hey, works for her, works for her. Do what you gotta do, I guess. But I don't think they're gonna last. I don't think they're gonna last. I don't think they're gonna last. But what do you guys think about the whole thing? Let a girl know. And I don't think they're gonna last. I really don't think they are. I just think she just want to be a mom and call it a day, right? And that's all she cares about, and that's fine. But just be careful who you sleep with. That's just me. Just be careful who you sleep with. Just be careful. So, in other news, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Would you stay with somebody as much as you want to be a mom? Would you stay with somebody like that? I wouldn't, but let me know what you guys think. Another news, Taylor Frankie Paul is coming back. So Taylor Frankie Paul, she is part of the Mormons, Wives, and of course Mom Talk. Couple years back, she somebody linked a video about her being very domestic, DV, and she even threw a chair at her child, even though potentially it was supposed to be to Dakota. Either way, it's like, why couldn't you just take your child upstairs while you and, the ex-husband, the baby daddy talk it out, scream it out, whatever you gotta do. But why have your child there? Because you're not setting a good example of your children for a healthy relationship. Like, make that make sense. So, she is the original sauce-swinging scandal queen. It's reportedly that the show is returning. Producers from ABC and Hulu and Disney already knew about this scandal, already knew about the situation, and they still gave her the green light. They still did. Now, at one point, they did cancel it and they were going to get somebody else, right? But it turns out her producers wanted her to come back because she brings ratings, chaos, and storylines that nobody can replicate. So her returning caused major problems to other Mormon wives, especially those who felt her past drama from the whole community to look bad. And I'm just like, well, they don't give a fuck about children, right? They only care about the drama, they care about the chaos, they care about the ratings, they care about the money. They do not care about children. And it's like, I hate corporate, I hate businesses type corporational billion-dollar companies. I can't stand them. It's like, why are we praising people who are very abusive and disgusting? It's like, you wouldn't award this to a man. Why would you award this to a woman? The minute a man did something to a woman or to a child, he's automatically in prison, honey. Like, make that make sense. I hate the double standards and I hate the sexism behind it. So her returning, like I said, causes major intentions to other Marvel wives who are part of the show. And then you got some cast members are like feeling threatened. She wants, they're quitting if she even decides to come back. Fans are like half and half. One minute they're excited, next minute they're like, are you serious right now? Like, why would you even do that? So it's definitely giving the villain has basically was like, bitch, I'm back. And I'm like, okay. So the franchise is catching some heat again about her coming back and the whole editing and manipulation. The backlash is like fans are saying the new season feels overproduced with fake drama and forced the storyline because they literally picked up where they left off, basically. And people are calling this out and just like, what are we doing? You're making these contestants are like, I swear, whoever she ends up being with, I think it got leaked and spoiled of who she's supposed to be. I forgot his name, but they're not gonna last. They're just not. And then some viewers are thinking that it's gonna lead to a setup, it's gonna fail romantically. Obviously, Bachelor, ad and ABC, Hulu, and all them, they don't give a shit about her. They only care about the money, the tea, the drama, everything above. Like, they don't give a shit about her and her children and family. They don't give a shit. And remember, Disney and all of them, they have been problematic since World War II. Okay, I don't know about ABC and all of them, but I know for sure Disney has been problematic since World War II. And we all know this, from sexism to like gender bashing and just everything in between, with the income of like of the salary of paying men the most over women, being racist and prejudiced. We already know Disney is dark and very Satanized, Satan, what you call it. We already know this. So they don't give two shits about her or her children. They just want the drama. They want the money. That's all they care about. She could be on meth, right? And they don't give a shit. She could be, she claims she went to rehab to get help, right? Bullshit. She didn't even stay there that long. It's like, come on, girl. What are we doing? What are we doing? So, yeah. What do you guys think about the whole thing with Taylor Frankie Paul? They're both toxic. Asa Rocky is toxic. Taylor Frankie Paul is toxic. It's like, be careful who you sleep with, who you associate yourself with. The minute you start seeing early red flags, get the fuck out of there. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Like, come on. I hate this religious bullshit of you gotta stay with your man, and no matter how crazy he is, or no matter how crazy she is, and all this other type shit. And then you're over here giving false presentation about, oh, we love the Lord and we're a faithful based family and blah blah blah. It's like, shut the fuck up. Okay, y'all are some Christian hypocrites that just, ugh, I can't stand it. So, and then of course, the whole drama from the beginning of Taylor Frankie Paul, when she did the swinging thing, when they were with other couples, and they were just like, "Hey, let's do something together. Let's be fun. Let's be freaky." And they were like, I think we're gonna pass on this one." And then she's like, "Well, me and your hubby are gonna crash and do some things." I'm like, "Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Okay, I understand we're drunk, we're a little tipsy whipsy, maybe even high, but like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that." What is up with these Mormons doing swinging? It's like, you claim to love Jesus and have this Jesus family type shit going on in the photos and all this other type of stuff. Like, be so for real. This is why I can't stand Mormons. This is why you're so fake with your principles and your values, and just terrible. It's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, seriously, it's pathetic. And I'm just like, girl, you are a bad apple and a bad representation of the Mormon church. And I'm surprised they're not saying anything about it. Maybe they don't want to say anything about it. Maybe they're being like Disney, Hulu, and ABC. Maybe they just want the money. Who knows? You know what I mean? I'm surprised they didn't excommunicado her. Let's be real. So, what do you guys think about the whole thing about her, and of course ASAP Rocky and the whole Rihanna situation? And what are your thoughts on Travis family being all like, we want tradition, what is this, and blah blah blah, against Taylor, and then her so-called friends be like leaking shit? Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Be like a Tom and Zendaya, I kid you not. Don't announce your stuff, because things are gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was literally the talk of town that there was drama in the wedding. There's drama with the bridesmaids. There's no bridesmaids. She had her brother be the maid of honor for her, and so did Travis Kelsey. I think he had a maid of honor. No, I'm sorry, a best groom person or something like that, maid of honor or something like that. The same thing as Taylor Swift. So I thought that was beautiful, in my opinion, without even having to have bridesmaids and stuff like that. But still, it's like, Travis Kelsey's family is very like elderly generation, old school OG, where everything has to be like church X, you know what I mean? Like X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Like, we can still have Jesus no matter where we go. We don't have to be churchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything doesn't have to be traditional. Like, why can't we enjoy no matter where we go? love is love. Having God by your side with your love, with your partner or spouse is like the most important thing, right? Excuse me, when it comes to a marriage. Everything, as many times people have done church weddings, let's be real for a second. I'm pretty sure half of y'all aren't even together anymore, whether you're old school or not. And same goes with being outside the church. It doesn't matter where you get married. It's all about how you gonna put God in the center of your marriage, no matter what you're going through. But let's be for real, okay? So let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. We already knew Blake Lively wasn't going to be invited. Like, come on, let's be real for a second. She's so delusional. And the fact that she was in the area for her child's like horse event or racing or something like that, like, girl, please. Like, oh god. Stalking bitch. I'm just saying. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Look out for episode 6. I will be getting into the movies and a little bit more of the shows if possible. If I don't do the shows, I'll do the shows on episode 7. I'll just focus on the movies a bit more for sure. So I'll definitely do that for you guys. But make sure you guys check out the sister advice that I just uploaded not that long ago. I love you guys. I will see you guys for episode 6. I'll see you guys around. Make sure you guys are following and subscribing if you haven't already. Whatever movies and shows I don't mention, it'll be on the Copies of Opinion Lincoln page or social media as a whole. So just keep that in mind. Sorry for the voice. I've been, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I think I'm not sick. Maybe it's just allergies. So I do apologize if my voice is a little scratchy watchy. So I do apologize on that. But other than that, you guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the whole scenario, the whole situation with the drama of the wedding and Taylor Frankie Paul and A$AP Rocky being a total twat and I'm such an embarrassment for her. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.